Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2 Crystal Souls. We're still in Pyrog's former lair, since pretty sure Pyrog is actually dead. It probably was mentioned in this game too, but yeah, she's one of the dragons that we did, that the party from the first game did canonically kill, unlike that one other dragon who's miraculously back to life. Anyway, yeah, we're technically done in this place. We got the Crystal Soul, the first one that we retrieved too. And as far as I'm aware, we weren't told to get anything else here. And in fact, we don't have a quest here anymore. But there is obviously a lot more map to explore and potentially more Empire troops to slaughter. Of course, we're not just going to let them sit here. Also, I forgot to pick up the spoils of that fight there by the doorway earlier. Okay, what have we here? Some kind of kitchen with nothing special inside. Right. Hi there. Ice pudding. Not my favorite type of pudding. Okay, let's see here. But I guess it's a good idea to have those in your storage chamber. This is the icebox for the forest kitchen. Oh, literally the icebox. Okay. Yeah. I still question the I don't know how good of an idea it is to keep ice puddings as pets in order to keep your food refrigerated. It seems overly dangerous. Yeah, let's make sure that we don't step into that stuff unnecessarily, although I guess it's already gone. We did kill them pretty quickly, so... And of course they didn't drop anything, but we do get some fresh meat, I guess. High quality, well refrigerated meat for our troubles. And here we have drinking water, primary reserve, no spitting. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. And here we have drinking water, secondary reserve. Do not dispose of waste here. Okay. But spitting is fine. And waste is fine here, I guess. That makes no sense. Okay, training hall. Have we actually taken out all the troops? Huh. I mean, we're probably going to run into more enemies, and probably, knowing my luck, also more of those annoying new enemy types, but we'll see. Hello? Please. Okay. Still no enemies. What's this? Dragon storage and research. Authorized personnel only. Dragon storage. How many dragons do you have in there? Well, we can definitely shatter this one. Move mountains. Okay. Hello. Once, the evil dragon Pyrog lived in this complex. Tales are still told of the bold group of adventurers who came here and slew her and her giant allies. Now only Pyrog's massive bones remain. They're arranged here in front of you. Not all the bones and teeth are here. Did I count? Some have been taken for experimentation. However, what remains is enough to give you chills. When she lived, she must have been a fearsome beast indeed. I don't remember her being that tough. Okay. Black basalt. Basalt. Okay. Still haven't found any purpose for that stuff, of course, but maybe one of these days. There is a leather shield in the box, cunningly and carefully crafted from dragon scales. Okay, I'll take it. Did I not take it? Oh, whoops. Now I take it. Drakeskin shield, yes. A large leather cloak in the box. The inner lining is wool. The outer lining is dragon scales. It's a very heavy and bulky garment. Yeah, take that as well. No punishment? Really? Is that my reward for fighting through those guys there? I'm still suspicious. I mean, Drakeskin shield we do not need. It's, yeah, predictably it gives fire resistance, and that's about it. Drakeskin cloak has 12% armor, which is very good, but I'll basically never put on an item that gives nothing but armor. So, yeah, thanks but no thanks. Still suspiciously empty corridors until... Oh! Wait. Oh, in this reality I never... I'm dumb. I reloaded. I went in here, tried to find a way in, and died or just reloaded. So I never came here. This is just the entrance. Okay, never mind. So it's not an entire additional map, which would have been weird. I really wondered what there could possibly be. I mean, any number of things, obviously, but yeah, turns out, oh wow, these guys are tough. I mean, I did deal 73 damage and it's barely noticeable. Oh, that's not a great start or continuation. Oh, and he only got one attack off. Well, only one that actually hit. Huh? Oh. Oh. Right. That is the right spell. There we go. Yeah, these guys are gonna be... these guys are gonna be annoying. Yeah, you cannot move at all. Fearing potion. I guess I should look into getting more of those. They somehow ended up being the one type of potion I occasionally use. Unlike pretty much every other type. And since I do have like all the herbs in the world, there's really not much of a reason not to actually restock on those. And snared, of course. Naturally. But, okay, good. I was hoping for that. Now he should be able to freely run. What, you can't reach? Oh, it's still your turn. Derp. There we go. I mean, you're doing fine in terms of spell points. Relatively speaking. And also, since this is apparently the only map there is, I'm now feeling a lot better about our mana situation and everything. And we can obviously always just leave whenever we want to. Okay, good. Well, that was a good hit too. I mean, I guess I complain that the enemies are hitting hard, but so are we. Nice. All right, there. Yeah. Oops. Hold on a sec. Okay. Thanks for all your comments, by the way. That was a bunch of YouTube comments popping up. Well, I mean, not all posted at the same time, but they just happen to, or they just tend to pop up all at once, every now and then. Not entirely sure how that works or why, but apparently that's, well, how YouTube works. Or Google, I guess. So, meanwhile, we are slaughtering some Guardian Hellhounds. Not a big deal. Oh, there is a corpse in here that does not have anything. Poor sod. Well, the main entrance is obviously here, so this should be one of those side rooms which has 3 or so more of those annoying archers. Yep, at least 3, as we can clearly see here. Enter combat, and then activate Adrenaline Rush. I am learning. Sometimes. Okay, we definitely need all the destructive power that we can get. And probably also some protection, since these guys do also deal a lot of damage. Oh, ensnarement. Ensnarification. This should work? It did. Okay, good. Well, she's extremely vulnerable here. Maybe if we can manage to daze only 1 or 2 of them. Nope, no such luck. They're just ensnared. So, I might have doomed her. Okay, she is still alive. We can all move. Okay, you stand there. She's relatively shielded here, although of course the enemies can reach her. No problem. Kill him? Okay, good. Well, not it. Him. Judging by the scream. Actually, I kind of prefer them shooting at my mages so long as they don't kill them, because that means that they won't ensnare or immobilize us. Why? I thought... I was thinking about something else, and I thought he had another attack, but he didn't. So I sent her there. Yeah. Sorry, Miri. I'll try to get you out of there. Somehow. Okay, good. One less of those guys. I mean, you heal her first. Not getting a lot of haste procs here. Also, Miri is slowly but surely running a bit low. Oh, of course. Okay, whatever. We're gonna win this fight. I think. Maybe. Well. Slowly but surely. Really? It certainly feels like these guys are not necessarily intended to be fought at all. I mean, I guess they're there as an extra challenge. It's more like it. But they're clearly way more tanky and also damaging than enemies that have been mandatory to fight so far. But of course, since they're here, I can't very well not kill them. That's just not how RPGs work. Unless you're actually role-playing, but I mean, who's doing that? Let's be honest. Also, of course, this is the one of the two rooms that doesn't actually have an opening mechanism. It's strictly that one over there. Right? Yes. Oh. What? Oh, we see that guy. Or he sees us or whatever. But of course, you won't be able to follow us. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make a cut, run out of this place here to revive and refill, and then we'll just clean up the rest of this in a second. Okay, we're back here, fully restored and rebuffed, and we'll continue over here first, I guess, since there's a good chance that these rooms are actually going to be mostly empty. What's this? Okay, just some stuff. And a button. And a secret compartment with magical barriers. Sure, there's nothing interesting back here at all. Ensnaring one. Speed elixir, okay. Decent. That's it? Huh, oh. Yeah, well, some low-level ones, or at least not super interesting to us. Okay, a locked door. Some more relatively high quality equipment. Hourglass, fine rope, okay. Certainly seems like all of these rooms are actually going to be empty. Healing elixirs are strictly stockpiled here, right? I guess one of these days I could replace all my normal potions with, hi there, Rakshasas, with healing elixirs. The rich heavy musk of burning incense wafts out of this room. I thought the rich heavy musk of Rakshasa. It is very comfortable, with piled pillows and thick rugs, all of them recently brought down from the surface. Alas, these valuable items are too bulky for you to carry. Really. But we could tell some other Avernites about them, and maybe someone would be interested. Of course, that message also didn't mention any of these cat people currently occupying those comfy cushions. They seem relatively tanky, like pretty much all the enemies here. Wow, also, they deal a ton of damage. Okay. Oh boy. This might be a bit rough. I mean, I suppose the dungeons that contain the crystal souls are literally the, and by definition, the highest level dungeons in the game, apart from the final dungeon, maybe? Where you fight Garzad, I suppose. I would like to try Daze just on the off chance, but then again, nah, that will prevent me from actually using my AoE spells, so... Yeah, actually those work pretty nicely. Too bad I didn't get a haste there. Yeah, this is nasty. I really hope they don't think of using two of those AoE attacks in the same turn, or else we might be in a bit more trouble. Okay. I mean, Miri's next... Oh, and Snare, of course. Yeah, Miri's next AoE spell should prove pretty devastating here. Oh wow, I didn't realize I was literally hitting all of them. Okay, again, could have killed at least this guy probably if I had been allowed to cast twice. No such luck. Oh, in fact, no, well, she is still hasted. They did slow the rest of us. Good hit. I'll take it. The null bug could be very annoying. I don't think we can really reliably kill it either way. At least not with him, but okay. Okay, there we go, but thankfully he targeted one of the two people with lots of hit points at the time. I should have adrenalined, and I could have killed this guy, but he's still terrified, so that's fine. This guy did not use his lightning spray last time, right? That was the two guys in this room, so better safe than sorry. I'll rather heal. Okay, he summoned a rat. Let's see if you can take out the Syrian Crawler, no problem. Nice. And the hulking cave rat should not be a problem whatsoever. Okay, cool. Yeah, that fight looked nastier at first, but thankfully those Rakshasa were, or Rakshasi I guess is the correct plural, were relatively easy to take out. These research nodes, actually, not entirely sure who wanted them. Also, we don't need to be in combat anymore. Someone wanted them. Pretty sure I've turned some of those in already, which is why I don't have any currently. Oops. So these are private chambers of the Rakshasi? Seems like it, maybe? Or, well, at least that one. Another piercing crystal. I mean, you really don't need those. In fact, I'll just mark them all for selling. As I can literally not think of a situation where I would use one of those. I mean, even... Sure, if we are completely out of mana, and I know it's a low-level barrier, but what are the odds of even running into a level 1 or 2 barrier? at this point in the game. Okay, some iron javelins, not worth anything. War Blessing, Haste, Battle Frenzy, sweet. That should help. To some extent. 2. Nice. 2 turns. So we'll try to cure that, although, of course, chances are that they'll just reapply. Oh no, never mind. Actually, it was 3 of them, just on on the other side. For a moment there, I forgot that we already killed one of them. Oh, right. Can attack twice. Nice, nice. I mean, you'll be able to attack twice and probably kill him. Okay. Well. There we go. Okay, thanks for shooting her. Although, you didn't do anything too nasty. You had your chance, but you're dead now. Alright. Let's quickly check these storage rooms here. Lots of cloth. And... oh, Amarian wine. I have been holding on to these, but at this point I kind of doubt that there is even going to be a quest for them. I know there is for bags of meal, but, you know, whatever. And final room, unless I'm mistaken? Yeah, that should be it for this entire lair. So, might as well take out the last couple of enemies. Buffs are definitely gonna help here. No Battle Frenzy this time. Ensnared. Immobile. Oh. At least we can reach this guy. That's a small consolation. Cure. Svarfnir is not looking so hot. Maybe I'll try some crowd control again, just on the off chance that it actually works. Oh! Oh! Wait, no, he's just poisoned. Never mind. Oh, but this guy is stunned. Okay. So we did take one of them out of commission. Yeah, and since he's stunned and not just dazed, we can even do this without waking him up. Sweet. Oh. Okay. Living on the edge here. Okay, well, that was a stunned one. Maybe not the best target. He can't reach because... okay. Last curing potion. Okay. Heal her. We should definitely kill one of them here. Nope, of course. We had to miss, but I think we're good anyway. Yes, we are. Because that guy is actually still stunned. Okay, good. Should I be able to reach from there? No. Surprising, but this works. Haste it. Could it be? The end? Yes, good. So the longbows. Open the gate. This wheel controls the main gates of the fortress. You open them up and then smash the mechanism. It's satisfying work. Indeed. Because it also marks our final act of destruction and vandalism in this place. And hopefully the final time that we had to enter this place at all. And we did, in fact, not run into any more of those charm-shielded or stun-shielded enemies, which is definitely appreciated. Now, my boat is here. Wait, no, my boat is back there. What did I just say? In before enemies respawn. No? I guess we're in luck. Okay. I guess there are technically more boats here, but, you know. Also, this message keeps popping up every single time you go back and forth through this passage. A constant reminder that some unnamed Avernite helped us find this place. Even though I don't even remember him anymore. Okay, this is a nice, pointless little... What even is this? Is this one island? Is it supposed to be closed? And we just see inside of it? Or are these just two islands that form this weird tunnel between them? Either way, it's kind of pointless, but... whatever. Not every geographical feature has to be purposeful. Hi there. I guess I'm seamlessly continuing exploration here, and since there shouldn't be too much towards the east here, I'm going to take care of these on the side of things first. In fact, there might be only very little here, but we'll see. Your path is blocked by a group of glowing shades. They move slowly up and down the passage, searching for something. You aren't what they want. You aren't? You aren't what they want, so they ignore you. However, they aren't willing to simply let you pass. Well, that's a problem, because I'll have to attack them. Led by two vampires, or accompanied by them. Okay, vampires used to be kind of threatening at one point. Apparently that time has passed. Oh, not great, but I'll just improvise like this. Okay, good. Vengeful Shades. Yeah, I mean, I guess they do hit relatively hard. If they hit. Oh, they can also do this. Not quite as bad as the Lightning Breath from those Rakshasi earlier. Okay. Nice. Very satisfying. Assuming we don't end up losing anyone. We might. No, I think we're good. Good. Good hit. I'm not going to heal, but instead just trust that we'll be able to kill him like this. It's a bit of an overkill here if it hits. Okay, good. So, what were these guys guarding? I mean, they weren't necessarily guarding anything, just looking for something apparently, but... After several miles of marching, you reach a large grotto. There is a cracked pool full of green water by the west wall. You find nothing of interest. You start to turn away disappointed when a glowing figure begins to materialize over the water. You draw your weapons and wait, but the figure makes no hostile move. It grows more distinct. You see that it is a very small woman with short curly hair. She wears robes and has a peaceful expression. She begins to speak. "Greetings, Avernites. I am Aimee." "Ah, Aimee, you've moved." "I have left this land, fearing for my life, but I wish to leave behind some aid. Stay and listen, so I may speak into your mind." Attack? No, that sounds like a bad idea. In fact, it sounds like she's probably just going to ignore us and teleport away or something. We wait, of course. The shade moves toward you. She says, I am Aimee of Avernum. I lived in the islands before the Empire came, traveling the worlds with my mind. Now I have left, and will not return until it is safe again. Until I return, I leave a gift for your poor souls, fighting and dying for your land. Words and symbols start appearing in your mind, flying in like darts and lodging there. This spell is my gift to you. Good luck. Your new thoughts concern the qualities and weaknesses of magical barriers. You know a lot more about them now. Okay. Well, thanks, I guess. I mean, how does this even work? I guess it doesn't? Wait, I cannot... dispel barrier. What? How? I mean, we still can't cast it. Right? Since we have no mana. Okay. But we already had dispel level 3. Right? In case you couldn't tell, I'm kind of confused right now. Well, she certainly knows level 3. Maybe Aimee teaches you 2 levels of it? To make absolutely sure that you can dispel barrier at some point? Even if for some reason you did not find a trainer for it for the 2 additional levels? I mean, as for you... Okay, yeah. I mean, obviously no one except Miri knew new dispel barrier before, so everyone gained 2 levels of it. Except she already had level 3, of course. Weird. I mean, also generous, I guess. If it does work the way I think it does. No, I'm not sure it's completely necessary. I kind of would have preferred a more tangible reward, something that you can't get otherwise. But sure, it's I mean it's free, so I'm not really complaining. Okay, here we have a Drake and his band of hellhounds, or a band of hellhounds and their Drake. Not that it really matters for me. Let's see. Yeah? Oh, that knocks them back though. Never mind. Yeah, I confused that with the mage spell Cone of Cold, or whatever it's called here. I mean, we don't really need to do anything because Miri's going to take care of them. Okay. These guys are significantly weaker than the enemies we've been fighting recently, for the most part. As expected, no loot. You notice that one of the dead Drake's huge vicious fangs is black, like onyx. You have heard that such teeth can have powerful magical properties. It's a short, gross job, but you yank it out. Did we find one of these before? I feel like we might have. Special items. Yes, we do have 2. Okay. Hold on. We need 3 for these quests, but we have at least 2. And I guess I've already thought about and also shared my thoughts about who to give these to, who to prioritize. Vincent in the Tower of Magi. Right, that's this one. The first one was Enla in the Lair of Motrex. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a friend of those mages there, so I guess I'm going to, if I don't get a third one, I'm definitely going to give the 2 to Lith and Vincent, just by virtue of not wanting to give one to the third person. Invulnerability potion, okay, sweet. It's appreciated. Huh, what is this place? Is this not... I feel like either this or this is where MA used to be in the first game. You row into this isolated grotto. There is a large stone fortification to the west, but no soldiers are guarding it. Oh, this must be the... This is actually the archive, according to the map. Pretty sure. No soldiers are guarding it. The walls bear the crown symbol of the Empire. Okay. Yes, this is the archive. So that's gonna be a major endeavor, for sure. Or is it? Maybe the Crystal Soul dungeons really are some of the toughest, and technically the archive is just to find out the position of the portal, right? That's what we're trying to do there. So maybe it's not even going to be as bad as Parok's Lair. And even that one we were able to manage without too much trouble, as we all saw. So, I mean, some trouble, sure, more than we've been having for a long time, but nothing we couldn't eventually overcome. You approach a small stone guardhouse perched up here, blah blah blah. Well, I guess we'll have to deal with these as well if we want to go further in this lake, these northern islands. So yeah, we'll just do the usual. Take care of the cultist first if we can. Nice. One more step. We should be able to, well, get the entire group over here. Okay. Enemies are mostly focusing on my warriors, and these thankfully are the weak kind of archer, or a weak kind of archer. I suppose technically enemies can come in at any level, right? It's just that most enemies of the same type, with the same name, tend to be of similar strength as well. So there might be... yeah, except for maybe humanoid enemies in general, but specifically the Empire troops. That does not seem to be the case. Although they still do seem to come in two very distinct groups of power levels. Some that definitely feel relatively weak, and some others that are notably stronger. Of course, there might be level 30 ones, and maybe these are level 20, and those and then the other strong ones that I've been encountering were level 40, and maybe the ones at Parok's Lair are level 50. I don't know. Probably not 50. But something like that. Okay, what have we? Cave wood longbow. Well, just a regular assortment of sellable stuff. Okay, oops. There we go. Way should be clear now. Oh, actually, we just had two different options to get to this side. Actually, yeah, or from this side to the other one, because of course we did start here. Okay. Oh. So there is something there. Should be easy enough to reach through here. Hello. Okay, not even guarded. You find the or maybe it is. You find the shattered ruins of a tower. It was quite small. Only a handful of people lived here. Oh, that's what was it called? What was the guy called? Well, I remember. I see it in front of my inner eye, but can't quite remember what this guy was called. Anyway, you find the small shattered ruins of a tower. It was quite small. Only a handful of people lived here. They are gone now. Whoever attacked this place wasn't satisfied with merely entering or destroying it. They razed it to the ground. Oh yeah, weren't they also... They were previously of the Empire. And yeah, they were hiding here from the Empire's gaze, and the Empire did indeed take its revenge here. That's unfortunate. Maybe the guy and his guardian actually did get away, or the guy and his wife actually were inside the tower, right? And that dude by the campfire outside. Anyway, return life scroll. Okay, good, always useful. And actually, now that I think about it, I think Amae's place was north of here. Although it seems like the geography once again has shifted enough so that that no longer works out that way. Oh, at first I did not see that these were actually drakes. I thought they were humanoids. I don't know, I must not have seen the actual bodies and just the wings or something. Actually, okay. Interesting. Time does pass when you try to get off the boat and can't, because you're dumb, like me. You stumble across a colony of drakes. They hunt these remote lands, living poor existences and keeping out of the way of the violent humans and their constant wars. That doesn't change the fact, however, that they are nasty and rapacious creatures. When they get a chance for a good hearty meal of fresh adventurer meat, they don't back away. Well, it's not like they had much of a choice in this matter, but it's still not a very smart one. The usual choice, do I focus one or do I damage them and hope to finish them off with spells? I think in this case I'm going to try and get one of them killed right away. That worked out nicely. And since these might be just a little bit tougher, I'm going to cast some buff spells here. I guess I didn't need to worry after all. Okay. These should definitely be immune to fire, so we'll do some of this. And some more of this. Okay, good. Okay. Nice. Well, I guess go here. Hopefully take care of both of the summons. Yes. Oh, and the dragon changed his mind. Okay. Easy peasy. Maybe one of those had black teeth? Drakes are akin to dragons and they share their greedy and rapacious attitudes. That is why it is surprising how poor these drakes were. Well, I guess they just didn't have much opportunity to amass riches up here. They search. You search well, but you find no lair and no wealth. Oh well. Okay, this used to be the entrance to... Oh no, actually this never used to be the entrance. But this is where the portal to the surface was, and I guess it must still be here. Except that my party, I guess, doesn't know, and which is why we still have to look for the position in the archive. This channel has been filled with long jagged rocks. You have to pilot your craft very carefully. Oh, that's just one of those again. Yeah, I mean, we'll take care of the towers first. Throw spells down at you? Oh, okay. Well, hi there, wizard. Well, maybe we'll be able to take this guy out. 1, 2. Almost. But this might do the trick. Okay, good. So, no mage tricks for you guys. Just good old archery and sword stabbing. Oh, you might be able to finish off this Blade Master over here. Of course not. Okay. Still 2 standing. Ouch, don't do it. Okay, good. Thanks for missing. Almost dead. Almost dead. Maybe now finish those 2 off? That would be amazing, thank you. And kill these 3. Good. Good, good. Take all their stuff. And I guess we'll have to take care of another tower as well. I mean, this should be the entrance or the exit from this lake into the rest of the Empire territory, so it makes sure that it makes sense that this is a bit better protected. Oh, you reached a second watchtower. It was recently abandoned. The defenders here must have realized you were coming and fled to safety. Where? Or worse, to alert the Empire forces in the area. Where would they have fled? By boat, I guess? I mean, I suppose. Blue drakes. Okay. You stumble across a colony of drakes. They hunt these remote lands, living poor existences, blah blah blah. Oh, it's just the frosty version of the ones we just slaughtered. These might be significantly stronger. Yeah, but on the positive side, they are actually vulnerable to fire. So that, in that regard, they might give us a little bit of an easier time fighting them. Yeah, they also like to summon weak things, which I'm okay with. Yeah, you heal him. Hasted, okay. I guess, well, deal some damage. Well, close. Okay, Cleve finally took care of that guy. And maybe we get some haste effect going here. Or, I mean, technically she could position herself maybe here and hit this entire group. Yeah, but if I had spent more than 2 action points, I would not have been able to hit all of them, so I guess this is better. Or rather, I would not have been able to cast twice, even with the haste effect there. Ouch. Okay. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Careful! Okay, at least it did not kill Atanto. That's that is the good part. But I will have to heal first. Missed. I think that was a charm effect or a charm attempt. Glad that didn't work. That would actually be quite unfortunate. Okay, he's not in a great position there, but yeah, we'll cast Return Life and probably take out the Cave Giant at least. Okay, good. Yep. Some more damage, another Ruby Skeleton. Good. The rest should be easy. Ruby Skeleton not immune to fire, right? No. Good. Yeah, I keep thinking that they must be fire-based and try using frost, but they're actually immune to frost because they're undead, which is perfectly logical. It's just me constantly confused about these things. Drakes are kin to dragons, and they blah blah blah. Oh, one has a pitch black tooth, so there are 3. That's almost surprising, but much appreciated. You've heard of black drake teeth? They're powerful magic. Blah blah blah. Pull the teeth out. Awesome. That's cool. So we can now go through here. You maneuver your boat carefully past the second watchtower. It's currently unguarded, fortunately, so you're easily able to pass. Right. Well, you are rowing deep into Empire territory. There will be no friendly faces or restful outposts here. Anyone you meet is likely to want to kill you instantly. Yeah, I'm aware of that game. Thank you. And of course, so long as I'm on the water, I'm perfectly safe from them. No such thing as firing arrows at a passing boat. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's up here. That looks like... Actually... No, okay, I must be here by this tiny separated cave. This cave is actually connected to the rest of the... this larger network of caves over here. I mean... I kind of want to take care of the archive first, because it's right here. And I want to find out if my theory is correct, and it's actually not as difficult as the Pyrox layer was. So we're going to return to Hearthstone real quick. This time our boat is conveniently up here. And we actually have to go back through here. We have to go back through here, assuming we don't get caught on some random rock outcropping. And we'll take a look inside. In this case, looks like there is no way but the front entrance. Unless the journal says anything. Empire portal, find location of portal. The Empire archives. You learned where you can find the location of the Empire portal. This highly confidential information has been hidden in the Empire archives. These are located somewhere in the Northern Islands. We did find a key, I think, for the archives. That's probably the big, well, the big hurdle that you have to take. Although it didn't say that I used the key here. You step inside this remote fortress and are immediately struck with a wave of cold. It's freezing in here. You can easily see why. The water is kept unnaturally cold by some powerful Empire magic. It shimmers eerily and a thin shell of ice covers the surface. Thin enough that you could, with effort, force a boat through it. A boat, you say? You wonder why anyone would create a fort like this out here, and why they would go to such amazing efforts to keep it cold. Huh, maybe they're storing things here that require refrigeration? So, things other than just records? You find a steel gate. The bars are an inch thick. There's no way you could smash this message barrier down. You notice that the keyhole is made of ivory. Fortunately, your ivory key unlocks it. Oh, and there is the boat that we need. Okay. So, functionally, this is just normal water. The thing about it being frozen is just flavor. Also, we're literally moving our boat through solid ground here. We're not just along the side of it, nope, right through it. Okay, grab that herb. Of course, I did not go back and make any curing elixirs or curing potions. Yeah, I mean, we're running more than just low. We've pretty much run out at this point. Let's hope we won't need any more. Can you not? There we go. Okay, some mushrooms. No button on the wall though. Okay, it seems like probably the main entrance. The actual entrance to the archive itself. Yeah. Oh. Oh, hello. Huh. Sneaky. Hi there, whirling stalkers. We have not seen this kind of enemy in a while. Or very many of these. Just period. The pedestals in this room are covered with ancient tablets, all brought down from the surface. They contain the writings of many ancient cultures, all lost to history. They are all too worn and obscure to be of any use to you. You can't know that game. I would be extremely interested in that kind of thing. I mean, granted, even if any of us are interested in that kind of thing, we probably don't have the time to concern ourselves with that, but we could definitely make a mental note or even a physical note about returning here once the war is over. Oh, did I already use his adrenaline? I guess I did. Okay, good. Killed the first one. This acid retaliation effect is really not so bad. Now that I know that there are enemies that literally charm and, or at the very least stun you on hit. Things like mere poison or acid have certainly lost their terror. You step into the inner tower of this remote fortress. When you step through the doorway, it's as if you've passed through an invisible barrier. Behind you, it is bone-chillingly cold. Ahead, it's merely freezing. Okay. I was expecting something a bit more drastic. I don't assume you can shoot it from here. Whoops. Yeah. No, but this should work. Of course. Oh, we already hasted. Never mind. Well, that works. Okay. She was hit by some cleaving attacks, but not so bad. This is not going to hit both, is it? Oh, maybe this is. Okay, good. Nice. So, we did find an entrance into the archives. And we get message after message here. Inside the entry hall, there is a strange smell in the air. It's rare stuff in the underworld, so it takes a moment to recognize it. It's paper. The Empire is a bureaucracy. What's more, it has an almost fanatical devotion to maintaining information. They never let go of a fact, because they believe that every bit of knowledge will be useful eventually. They're usually right. You've heard of archives like this one, kept icy cold to preserve the documents within, but you've never actually been inside one. You know one thing about them, though, they're always very well guarded. Okay. What's this? Index Chamber C. This thick tome is one of the catalogs for these archives. It contains hundreds of entries, each describing one work in the library and where it can be found. You browse the book, but you don't find anything interesting in this particular section. Okay. Chamber A. Wait. A? C. Where's B? Huh. This is one of the catalogs for these archives. You look through the entries and find something interesting. Type ritual. Contents teleportation. Okay. Augmenter access ritual. Location L2 2642 shelf 1 scroll 35. You take note. Okay, thanks game, because I certainly wasn't going to note this down, let alone remember it. Now that's nice and all. We'll still have to find that actual section. And I also want to know what happens when we try to use the main entrance, if that's even an option. It apparently is an option. Or is it? Access restricted, official permission, and ivory key required. Well, we do have the key. In fact, we we have already used the key to even get here in the first place, so it's kind of silly to require the same item twice in a row. There is a steel gate in the east wall. It glows fiery red when you get close to it. You step back to avoid the heat. You see that there is an ivory keyhole in the center of the gate. You insert your key and turn it. The gate cools down and slides open. Okay. Well. The statues around you suddenly start to move. In slow unison, their heads turn and face you. One of them says, "Intruder, speak the passphrase. Prove your authorization." Sadly, you don't know the passphrase. There is a long pause. It's super awkward. The statues step off their platforms and lumber towards you. Oh no. Oh. Well, crap. Was there a way to learn the password? I guess maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but we definitely could have circumvented that whole situation by just continuing down here, I guess. You know, aka the smart way. Thankfully, individually, they don't seem to be so tough. So we'll have Swafnir block the doorway here. And I was going to end the episode, actually, after just taking a quick peek inside, but of course, I don't know any better. And I ended up triggering a bit of a situation here. Ouch. I'm not a huge fan of how they're cleaving us to death. Really? All the misses. Okay, good. One of them down. Shield chant. Heal. Step a little bit away from those guys, and we'll see if we can kill this one. Probably not. Almost. Oh, it's not ideal. This is anything but ideal. Oh boy. There goes my beautiful plan. You cannot move. That is unfortunate. So why don't you attack this guy instead? Or both of these, that works. Cleave twice, which is even better. Oh, you can actually move. Well, okay, in that case... I do not like where you currently are, my friend. Oh, you can't move at all. Well then. Okay. Attack over there. At least that allows us to mostly focus on the remaining enemies. Maybe some of them will actually decide not to attack Atantu, or maybe they will. Okay, or they could miss. That works too. Good. You're immobile. God damn it. I'm not going to use my last curing potion. I think we can do this as is. Okay, you're actually... Wait, were you regenerating? He did regain some health. That's for sure. Kill. Good. Oh, right. Nice. And there we go. Alright, not that bad after all, hopefully. We did get quite a few gemstones out of it, which is always nice. Okay, and now we can explore from here. I guess we'll do that now that we've taken out the guardians. I'm assuming there are probably going to be more enemies in here, but who knows, maybe not. We'll find out next time, and we'll also hopefully find what we're looking for here in the first place. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.